Okay, so we have found our unit. I've got my paperwork in hand. You're going to match the last 4 of the VIN up on the kingpin pad itself. It'll be on the top or on each side. Now we're going to come around to the side. Inside your packet, you will find the full 17-digit VIN, where you're going to locate that on the driver's side on the center gray sticker. Okay, now that we've located that, everything looks good. Go ahead and grab your battery. I'm going to put my paperwork in the truck so that I do not lose it if the wind picks up. Okay, your battery will always be going into the center compartment under the nose of the trailer. Go ahead and open it up. When you put your battery in, you will always want to make sure that you attach the ground wire first. Attaching the ground wire will eliminate it having the possibility of arcing if the positive is already attached and the ground is on second. If it arcs, that can cause fuses to blow inside the trailer. Okay, now that we've got the battery attached, we're going to go ahead and close this compartment door up. Make sure you latch both sides back down. All right, now we're going to come around to the driver's side. That is where you will find the landing gear control panel on most fifth wheels. Okay, at the time of making this video, there are 4 control panels out on the market. This one, you would touch the up and down arrows, hold them in for a few seconds. When you let go, as you see, the green light came on, indicating that it has power. Okay, now that we know we've got power to the trailer, for the landing gear, we're going to back up. Make sure your tailgate is still down. Go ahead and back far enough up to where you can start leveling the kingpin onto the fifth wheel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and close the tailgate now since it's cleared the kingpin. We're going to proceed back to the panel and start lowering the trailer down to where the kingpin lines up with the fifth wheel. Once that's done, we're good to back up. Now we're going to go ahead and continue to lower it down to where the kingpin rests just above the fifth wheel or is pretty close to being flush. We're going to go ahead and back up. You will see the handle will slide in and it makes a clicking sound when it locks on. Now that it's locked on, we're going to come back here. We're going to visually inspect that the jaws have clamped around the kingpin. Okay, everything looks good there. Now we're going to slide the handle in. Make sure that you use locking clasp on that. That will keep the fifth wheel from the possibility of coming unhooked. Take your carabiner, hook your brake cable up. That, in the event the trailer does come unhooked, that will pull out of the emergency brake cable there, and the trailer brakes will apply to stop the unit from rolling. Go ahead and plug your power in. If you do not have one on the inside of your bed, you can use the one on the bumper. I would strongly recommend getting one installed. It makes things so much easier. Okay, now we're getting ready to set up for our tug test. We're going to raise our legs about a ½ inch to 1 inch off of the ground. You will notice they both start to come up. The driver's side leg stops while the passenger side leg continues to go up. On hydraulic units, that is an expected thing. Go ahead and raise the driver's side up about a ½ inch to 1 inch off of the ground. Then go ahead and lower the other one back down to match a ½ inch to 1 inch off of the ground. Okay, they are both there, so we're going to climb back in our truck. At this point, you will go ahead, put it in drive. Start to roll forward. Once you're rolling forward, you will use your trailer brake and you will engage the trailer brakes. You will notice the front of the trailer will slide forward and then slide backwards. That will indicate that it is locked. That is the motion you want to see, and you will also feel it. Now we're going to do the same in reverse. You will see that the trailer kind of jumped a little bit and it did not come unhooked, so we're good. Go ahead and turn our lights on. We're also going to turn our flashers on. We're going to grab our keys, and we're also going to grab our license plate. I'm using ball bungees right now to attach the license plate. If you use ball bungees, make sure to remove the plate every night and put it back on in the morning. Now, we're going to start the inspection process of the trailer. Make sure that the marker light is working on the top, and you're inspecting the front for any damages. Dents, dings, scratches, anything that you can find. Now that all looks good, we're going to continue on here. Make sure that the slide out is all the way in. Don't be afraid to touch the unit. It will not break. We're going to go ahead and raise our landing gear up the rest of the way. While that is raising, in the event that you do find any dents, dings, scratches, broken windows, missing sewer caps, anything like that, go ahead and take a picture of it, send it into dispatch. If it is something worthy damage-wise and it's after hours, make sure that you call in, leave a message, and then also wait for a return call. Let us make the decision if you're going to leave. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close these compartment doors up now. And we will continue our inspection. Once again, we're just looking for dents, dings, scratches, missing paint, broken windows, anything like that. Double check your compartment doors to make sure that they are not broken and they are latching. Right here is the water heater. Make sure that the latch is in the down position. That way it does not allow the door to open. If it opens, it will come off and it will damage the side of your unit. Inspect your sewers. Make sure the sewer cap is not dangling. If it is, go ahead and lock it back in place. In the next video, I will be talking about torquing the lug nuts down. Okay, some travel trailers or fifth wheels have one sewer cap. This happens to have two, and as you see, this one is missing, so go ahead and take a picture and you would send that into your dispatcher. That is not something that we will hold you up for, so if that is the only damage that you find, you are good to leave at that point. While we're at the back, we're checking our lights, make sure they're all working. Go ahead and attach your license plate while you're back here. Alright, we're going to continue looking for any damages back here also and continue around to the passenger side doing the same thing, inspecting. As you see, I am rubbing right there. That turned out to just be some glue or adhesive. That was fine. Okay, now that we've reached the door leading into the unit, we're going to go ahead and open it up. When you open the unit up, you are looking to make sure no lights are on, cupboard doors are closed, drawers are closed, and also any roof vents, they are closed. As you see the reflection in the mirror, you will see that the roof vent is closed. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close it up, and we're going to double lock it this time. This is the last time you would have to enter the unit unless an enforcement officer requires you to open the unit for an inspection. Go ahead, if it comes equipped with a handle, swing the handle back around. That'll help keep the door closed in the event that it does malfunction and open. Continue looking for any damages. Come around to the passenger side, look at the front, make sure that marker light is also working on the top and there's no damages. Okay, now we're going to show you what tail swing is and also how much room you actually would need pulling out of one of our yards or possibly a parking spot in a truck stop. The goal is to never back up. As you see, I pretty much needed the whole thing. In this shot, you will see that we are actually 2.5 to 3 feet away from the unit that was next to it. Now, as I'm creeping forward, you will see the gap getting larger, which means the trailer is starting to swing to the passenger side. As I pull out, you will see how much tail swing I actually took by the markings from the dirt and the snow. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. As always, be safe out there, and I will show you the next video clip as soon as we can get it uploaded.